I just wanted to start this video by saying thank you to everyone who has said they were going to subscribe to me in the last 24 hours since I posted my original video about the Xiaomi Mi AirDots. I'd also like to thank the entire Reddit community for the subreddit of the Xiaomi group. And I would like to thank the people who have joined over at the subreddit for Mi AirDots. And I really appreciate everyone who came from the video to my channel. This has been by far the biggest video that I've made on my channel in regards to views and speed of views. And thank you. Hey guys, it's Mitchell. If you're new to my channel, I make video about the tech I use, being things like cell phones, tablets, cameras, and drones. I also do Adobe Premiere and Adobe Lightroom tutorials. But today, I wanted to go ahead and answer your questions about these, the Mi AirDots. I'm getting these questions from the comment section of my YouTube channel, as well as the Xiaomi subreddit. And if you have more questions, go ahead and drop them on this video. And I will be doing like a 1-week comprehensive follow-up, as I am using these headphones quite a bit every day. Okay, so the first question comes from Mick. Are the headphones good? I think they're great in a lot of ways. They sound great. Their range has been really good. Battery life's been pretty good. Build quality's been pretty good. And if you want to know more of my thoughts, go ahead and watch my first 24 hours video. And if you have more questions or if you have any doubts about the quality, go ahead and look online for other reviews. Next question comes from Ben Cox. Great review. Can you test whether or not these can read out your notifications via Google Assistant? I think you have to enable it in Assistant settings first. Well, Ben, I can do everything that I would normally do with Google Assistant from my headphones, including turning on the lights in my bedroom. Hey Google, turn on my Yi lights. And if you guys want to see more about the lights I have, they're actually the Yi light strips that I've installed under my bed to just add a little ambiance lighting for when I'm trying to go to sleep at night. From Reddit, Shrimp Crackers, I checked the Xiaomi Vietnam page and you're missing a lot of items from Xiaomi China. It seems that India, Hong Kong, and Taiwan get way more stuff, unless of course they don't update the Vietnam page at all. Okay, Shrimp Crackers, to explain the situation that I have here in Vietnam. There is an importer that basically gets the majority of Xiaomi products within a week to 2 weeks of them releasing in China. Now, for the most part, I am getting the China version if I'm getting a release that's that quick. If it's something like the Pocophone F1, the Xiaomi Mi A2, or the Xiaomi Mi A1, I got the global versions of both of those devices. Now, whether or not those are officially imported into Vietnam, I don't know. What I can tell you is that my markup to buy things in Vietnam is relatively low. It's anywhere between 8 to 10%. On my Mi Pad 4, link to that in a card right up here. I think I paid $25 or $30 over MSRP, which if I were to buy it in America, 10% sales tax is essentially that. So I get a lot of things that aren't officially for sale in Vietnam or for sale officially outside of China, like a lot of the Mi Home accessories. These AirDots, I got my Mi Pad 4 the day it came out, or yeah, the day it came out in Vietnam at least. And my Mi Band 3, I also got that the weekend it was released. Link to a review on that up here also. So in regards to how I'm getting these products, they're not all officially imported into Vietnam, but with the way shops work here, even if something isn't officially covered under the manufacturer warranty, a lot of times the shops will give you their own 1-year warranty or their own warranty that matches the manufacturer's warranty. So if you have a problem with it, you take it back to the shop, not necessarily the manufacturer. If you guys have more questions about living in Vietnam, my buying process, I guess, for Xiaomi products here, I'll have a link to my other YouTube channel about living in Vietnam, being an expat, and If anyone wants me to do a video on this channel about buying tech in general in Vietnam or in a socialist communist country, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below. From Reddit, Scorewolf, how did your phone's battery respond? How much do the air dots drain while in active use? Great question, Scorewolf. I haven't noticed a significant drain with these over any of the other Bluetooth headphones that I mentioned. One thing I will note is the battery drain is probably more minimal, being that their primary connection to your cell phone is via Bluetooth 5.0, and that standard consumes less power. So while I haven't done any specific phone battery rundown tests, I would say, and just from my first day and a half of use, there's no extra drain on my phone, and it's probably less than it is for any of my other headphones that aren't Bluetooth 5.0. Another one coming from TOGE64 on Reddit, how is battery life? I have found that battery life with these is great. It's exactly what's been advertised. At about the 3.5 hour mark listening to the Joe Budden podcast. If anyone else listens to the Joe Budden podcast or is a hip hop fan, let me know what podcasts you listen to in the comments down below. I was able to get through one of Joe Budden's more recent podcasts, which was nearly 3.5 hours long, on one charge. And even after that, I still had battery. And that was one of my lights dimming. When you are in a call, can you hear from both ears? From Ooh Adam Ooh. Yes, you do hear from both ears when you're on a call. Next, we got one from LeeChack150. How much is the battery backup? With this case, you can recharge the AirDots from fully dead to fully powered 3 times. Next, from Timeless T on YouTube. The closure is magnetic, and that is a yes. I'll see if I can get it on audio. The sound when they close has a similar-ish sound to the AirPods, but they definitely don't feel as premium. From Elephant789, anyone know if they come in black? I'm sorry, Elephant789, they currently only come in white. Kalania asks, have you had any dropouts? Yes, I definitely has, and I think it's time to talk about that. Now, happiness is a function of expectation, and my expectations going into these was that this would be first or second gen technology on a budget. So my expectations were pretty low. The reason I truly bought these, to be completely honest with you, is my LG Tone, which I got as a gift from a family member, were kind of like my go-to-work headphones. I teach, and so normally I have those headphones around my neck, and when I get done teaching in class, I put them in because I don't want to hear screaming kids. And so those headphones recently died, and so I was left without like a chore, go around my day, going out for walks, headphones, and those headphones died 4 or 5 days ago, and these were announced, so I immediately bought these. In regards to dropouts, depending upon which earbud you take out of the case, sometimes they will be a little bit finicky to pair. I have noticed that if you take the right one out and then the left one out, the right one is the dominant bud, so it will create the connection with your phone almost instantaneously, and then the left bud takes a moment or two to come on. Now, I have had dropouts if I'm repeatedly trying to use Google Assistant and I'm switching back and forth between activating it on the left ear versus the right ear, and double tapping and stuff like that. Overall, for the amount that I've used them and for their cost, I've had 1 or 2 dropouts in about 48 hours. So if you listen to music 4 to 6 hours a day, or have them in your head 4 to 6 hours a day like I do, and you're constantly connecting and disconnecting them and using Google Assistant, expect a dropout once a day. I think is about average, maybe a little bit less. I doubt that these are going to get a firmware update that would change that, so just know that they're good, but they're not perfect. Zigglefingers asks, how do they feel under a helmet? Can you wear them for an hour without pain with a helmet on? Ziggle fingers. That's an excellent question, and I'll just get this out of the way. Do not wear these under a helmet for a couple reasons. First, I'll show you guys what it's like to wear these with a helmet. Okay, this is a normal HJC IS-17 helmet. It's kind of like my daily helmet for riding around Vietnam. I've never done a review on it, but if you guys would like to see a review, let me know. Okay, now once they're on, I don't have a ton of pressure necessarily around the ears, as it does fit in the ear space for the helmet. But the problem comes in if you're choosing to wear these under a helmet. Every time you take them on and off, it's going to significantly shift your earbuds in your ear. And the other thing is that you're going to lose them. If you're wearing these with a helmet, one will eventually fall out. For riding with a helmet and earbuds for a helmet, I've chosen, where are they? I've chosen these headphones for riding a motorcycle. These are the Partron something or another. They were like $50 here in Hanoi. They have taken quite a lot of use. I've been using these while riding my motorcycle in Vietnam for over a year and a half. And the thing I like about these is the earbuds themselves are super small. So you can take a helmet on and off and they don't come out, they don't move. And on top of that, when you want them out of your ear so you can interact, you just pull them out and they dangle. These, not the best for that. I'm just gonna get that out of the way. I'm gonna do a follow-up video about why I think in many ways truly wireless earbuds are less convenient, but that's gonna be a video for another time. If you're curious about that, go ahead and subscribe. Okay, Lewis, finally a review on this one. I was waiting for someone to do it. Thank you. What about iOS peering? Did you try? I had to sold my AirPods as they were not fitting in my big ears. So I was waiting for this Xiaomi one. Seems to be in-ear and therefore easier to fit when choosing the right silicone pads. So bad I really like the AirPods. Okay, my girlfriend has an iPhone. Unfortunately, my girlfriend's on a business trip right now. I have only paired these to her iPhone just to see if they pair. They pair, they work fine. I know that other people on Reddit, and Lewis, if you're really curious about this, go ahead and join the Reddit Xiaomi subreddit. Someone else with an iPhone who did a review on these was saying, was saying that they had them paired with their iPhone and they worked flawlessly. So don't take it from me, that's a secondhand account. I do know that they pair, I know that they work, and other people have said they work great. I do know that with an iPhone, I believe the codec that these use is AAC, and depending upon the size of the earbuds you fit, they'll probably fit great. Next, from MC Medico 60, MC Medic 60, are you able to use one of them at a time while the other one's charging to extend battery like you can with the AirPods? Okay, you can only use the right earbud independently. I've tried using it with both. The right one works independently, the left one doesn't. I know it's unfortunate. Okay, next, and this has been a really common one from Bearmun on Reddit. They look really cool, but what about the latency when watching a video? If you're new to the world of Bluetooth headphones, there is a latency from the device to the headphones. People have been asking me what the latency is. Now, it's going to be different from device to device, I'm assuming. I'm using a Pocophone F1 with an unlocked bootloader and the Xiaomi EU ROM. If you want to know more about all that, I am going to be doing a bunch of videos about unlocking the bootloader, why you should unlock the bootloader, and some of the differences that you get from running a custom ROM on the Pocophone F1. The latency when watching the video, If you're not new to Bluetooth headphones, I would say that the latency is pretty much the same as it is for Bluetooth 4.0 or 4.2. There is about a half-second delay. It does bug me a bit when watching YouTube videos. I'm just going to get that out of the way. I would say that the lag on these is worse than other Bluetooth 5.0 headphones, which for those unaware, Bluetooth 5.0 allows for more bandwidth and a faster connection. So usually the delay is going to be minimized when using Bluetooth 5.0. But the delay on these, I didn't notice a difference with these compared to my other Bluetooth 4.2 headphones, right? So I think whatever lack of delay you're getting with the different pairing protocol, I think you're making up with because they have to transmit the signal to both buds. Next question, do they have USB-C or micro USB? Micro USB. USB-C all things for anyone that's a fan of MKBHD. But again, 35 bucks. All of my current headphones. Oh, we get to test the call quality. Hello. Hey, I wanted to know how the headphones sound when I am talking to you. I'm actually recording the video right now. How do I sound? I said, how does my voice sound?
Much better than the old ones. The LG, I believe.
Okay, and because you sound pretty good. You sound pretty good. Let me go ahead and let me introduce some background noise for you. I'm leaving all this in the video. I live kind of close to a busy street. Okay, now if I put my head by the window and there's background noise, does it get any worse?
Yeah, I'm right by the window. So it's not bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not bad.
Okay, great. Well, there you go. I'm going to go, babe, and finish recording this video. Bye.
Oh my God, that's one glorious mustache. Thank you. The mustache was a product of a experience during an altered state of mind after I had a severe bicycle accident. If you guys want to hear about that, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below, and that kind of video would probably be on my other travel living abroad video channel on YouTube. Mike O'Leary, PhD, asks, while they are not noise canceling headphones, how well do they block outside noise? Mike, they block outside noise phenomenally well. Probably better than most other headphones I've had, to be honest. The seal is great. They stay in my ear pretty secure. And with the included ear gels, while normally Xiaomi headphones are made for smaller Asian market ears, the ear tips that they have fit my ears great. Okay, Shrimp Crackers, one last question. Does it have power saving features? Do they just go out after 4 hours like some of the other really expensive wireless earbuds will go immediately into power save mode? So it's really more like a long standby, and the hours are, if you Shrimp Crackers, they don't have that mode. The thing is that I don't ever see me having these in my ear if I'm not using them. Not because they're uncomfortable, but because they block so much outside noise, it's hard to have like ambient background noise coming through. Magicin from Reddit said, great review, I'm tempted. How are these for running? Do you think they'll fall out? Magicin, I run stairs in my apartment building. I live in a 25-story apartment building. I run 20, 30 floors of stairs for exercise 3 days a week, and they fit great. And I'm going up and down stairs sweating like a fat pig. Marty ONG, is it me or I don't seem to be able to order them online? It keeps saying they're sold out. Marty, China recently had Stick Day, which is like the lucky day to go shopping for Chinese people. These were announced like literally right before it. And at the price point, I wouldn't be surprised if they sold out their entire inventory due to Stick Day. Someone said, which phones are you using? And if you go to Bluetooth, does it say SBC, aptX, HD, or AAC? I mentioned this before on Reddit. AAC, I don't know if they support aptX HD or not, and I don't think they support SBC. And that is the end of the questions. I hope that this answers everything for everyone. I really appreciate everyone that comments, subscribe, shares these videos. Thanks again to Reddit. And if you are curious about life in Vietnam, I have another YouTube channel that I will link in the end credits, probably right here in the middle of the video. And until next time, guys, comment, subscribe, share. Peace.